Hey guys, Lionel Hill, Run Outdoors. I'm getting ready for my third attempt at archery ibex this year. So I just got done shooting. I was sighting in my fixed sight, 30 through 100, and I like to shoot past 100 yards. I like to get out of my comfort zone and and practice. It really tunes up your form, and you get to see little faults in your setup if your tuning's off or whatever. So I like to get past 100, 130, 140. I've had a setup where I was getting past, I was getting right at 160 yards. And it's not that I would shoot an animal at that far. I'm pretty comfortable at 100 in the right circumstances. But like I said, I just like to get practice, and I like to get out that far just to stay sharp. So what I'm going to show you guys today is the process that I use to get my tape part done on this sight. This is a Black Gold Ascent, and it's got the roller on it. And so the way that works, I don't know if you guys are familiar with this or not, but there's a pointer right here, and this thing will run down your sight tape, letting you get out farther, and you would just use the bottom pin for your floater. So that whatever you would dial on your tape, you would just aim with your bottom pin, and you'd be set to go. So now that I have my 30 through 100, this is the next step. For this process, you're gonna need a spare fletching. Whatever your arrows are fletched with. Mine are, I'm using Boning laser vanes. So you're gonna need a spare fletching, your arrow, obviously, a sticky note, and some sort of X-Acto knife, something you can make fairly precise cuts with. This is just a box cutter I have here. So first things first is I'm gonna just take a piece of sticky note, right, and you get the little sticky part of this thing, and that's what's gonna go on your sight. It's pretty simple. I roll my sight all the way up to the top, because that's gonna be my zero. That I've had these things fall off in the past when I first started doing this, but it doesn't really matter because as long as your sight's rolled all the way to the top, your fixed pins are still good out to 100. So that's past most people's effective range anyways. So that's how I have this one set up. So I'm gonna roll this sight all the way to the top. See if you guys can get a good view on this. What I'm gonna do is start on the sticky part of this. I'm gonna put it right at the top of the pointer there on the roller, right? And then you kind of crease it to get your little edge there. So that's step one. Next step is going to be to get your, I'm actually going to take this blade out because it's a little easier to work with like that. So you get your X-Acto knife or whatever you choose to do this with, and you're just going to make a cut up the side of this as straight as you can. Like I said, this is for practice purposes. I'm not going to be shooting at animals using this tape, right? So you go all the way up to the top. Oh, looks like I missed a spot. And you cut the tape off. So this is what you're left with. I left a little bit of sight on either side because what I'm gonna do when this is all said and done, I get a piece of clear packing tape and I put it over the top of this, and it kind of seals it up, kind of keeps the weather off of it and the moisture, because I've had these things fall off in the past. So that's why I leave a little bit of meat on either side of the tape there. Next step, you're gonna find your the lowest you can go on this sight. So what I do is I just get a fletching and I put it up front, and I roll this all the way down. So it hit my sight right there. And what I usually do is back it off a little bit. I usually give it, about a quarter inch or so, right? So now I know that on this particular setup, this sight, where this pointer's at right here, that's as low as I can roll this tape. So now I'm going to get my razor blade again, and I'm just going to cut straight across there. And this whole bottom piece comes off now. So what I'm left with is this. Now I'm gonna roll my sight all the way to the top and lock it. So what I would do from here now is I would go to the range. I'd stand. So this next hash mark is going to be 110, 120, 130, and so on and so forth. What I would do now is go to the range. I would stand at 110 yards, and I would roll the sight down to where I think it would be, and I can usually tell what it's going to be by my last two gaps. So I would kind of just guesstimate, go down whatever my last two sight pins are down here. I would make the same adjustment here, right? And I would shoot, and depending on where the arrow went, is I would move my sight up or down, right? So you follow your arrow. If you're shooting low, you move low. Shoot high, you shoot high. You move high. And when I'm done, you get your pin, and all you do is wherever your sight is rolled to at any given yardage, you put a line there, right? And you would do that for your 20, 30, all the way down to however far. It looks like I'm probably going to get out to 140. I've had setups in the past where I was getting out to 160. But this one's going to be, I'm guessing 140, which is still good. You can get some really good practice in at 140. You got to really work on your form, and you have to have your equipment tuned up real nice. But anyways, guys, I just thought I'd show you that. The way to put your sight tape on, quick and easy. And when you're done, when you have all your hash marks set where you want, then you would just put your piece of clear tape over the top, and you could go shoot with that. And that's what I've been doing for years. It's been pretty effective so far. So anyways, I thought you guys might want to see that. If you have any comments or questions, something that you think that I might be able to do better, by all means, leave them down in the comment box. If you guys are just checking this out, if you guys are just passing through and the title of the video caught your eye, if you don't mind hitting like and subscribe. Like I said, I have a archery ibex hunt. This is going to be my third go round at these things. I've gotten shots my last two hunts, and I couldn't make it happen. But I'm going to be doing some more videos. I want to do sort of a prepping video, everything I'm doing to get ready for this hunt. So you guys, if you guys want to see some more, like and subscribe if you wouldn't mind, and we'll catch you guys later. Thank you.